Alright, so next up on the docket, we have G1 Prowl. In this one, I actually like his design. He is a Dodson car just like Smokescreen and Bluestreak, but he is in a police car form. And I'm not gonna lie, I think it's a pretty good design. It's not overall striking, it could be a little bit better, but I think in terms of being in the first line of Transformers, I honestly think it's a pretty good design for what it is. Now, for his personality. Now, for the other part, he doesn't have a personality at all. His whole thing is the fact that he's supposed to be the second in command, and you could get a good feeling from that from the pilot. But after that, they kind of dropped that. I'm not gonna lie. Like going forward in the series, like the second in command to Optimus is either Ironhide or Jazz, because I feel like Prowl kind of got pushed to the wayside because I think the voice actors for both Jazz and Ironhide, which by the way, Ironhide was actually voiced by Peter Collins, so it kind of makes sense why. So I kind of feel bad for him because he's just kind of just like there. Like his voice is like, it's not like that striking to me, unlike Bluestreak, because Shaggy.
It's that dynamental delinquent Rumble and his punk pal Frenzy.
There's nothing really special about him besides just being like, just the police car one. And it's so bad because my thing is like his personality alongside that is he's supposed to be like the strong silent type, and that really doesn't help you in a show that's supposed to market like the cool new like flashy toys. That doesn't help you at all.
Whatever happened to Gary Cooper, the strong silent type?
Now to finish you both. Not so fast, Megatron.
He only has one real episode, and it's the same one that I mentioned with Bluestreak. It's called Roll For It, and it doesn't help him in the fact that in the episode he gets his ass kicked, and he needs Chip Chase to control him. So if that kind of tells you how bad it is, the fact that his highlight episode is propping up a human character, then that's pretty bad.
Well, you sure had me execute a fantastic move, Chip. You think just like a regular mainframe.
Thanks, Prowl. I'm doing my best.
But like I said, he's kind of just like there. Like I really do kind of wish that he was more of a character, because he really was supposed to be like the second in command, but kind of just got pushed to the wayside, and it just really sucks.
Got any inventions, Wheeljack?
Maybe, but we'll need a plan. I've got the plan, if all of you've got the cast iron manifolds for it. We have.
And in terms of what happened in his life just after, just being there in the show, we then get to Transformers the movie, and I think we know what's happening here. Basically, him, Brawn, and the rest of the guys, they go on a mission to Autobot City, and he dies. He just gets straight capped. It's horrific. And you know what? I'm just gonna point this out because I think his death is unironically way more impactful than the character himself. Is like whenever he gets shot, like you see like his soul like leave his body. Like you get to see like the fumes come out of his eyes and mouth, and you just see him just like his body just leaves. Like his soul is like no more. He's just put to dust, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like holy hell. Like I love how this is like targeted towards kids, and they just have like one of the main Autobots that you've known for like 2 years just get his like life just taken from him. Like Jesus. Like it's not like Brawn or like Ironhide or Ratchet to where they just like you just see him fall and that's it. Like no, like you see him slowly just crumble, and I'm like, dude, what type of sick freaks made this movie, man? But yeah, no, that's really about it. And my thing overall with Prowl is I really wish there was more to his character. And I guess that's why I think with G1 is I feel like a lot of Transformers fans, like particularly like the ones that grew up in the 80s, that grew up with G1, consider like G1 to be like the greatest of all time and like the best that Transformers has to offer. Although I do think G1 is like very like pivotal and like it's kind of like my favorite, but like I feel like there's more to G1, and I feel like characters like Prowl are like a good example of how you could go like beyond, you know, G1. Because in Transformers Animated, I haven't watched it, but I've seen like the good amount of him in there. Is I like the fact that he's like this cool like ninja warrior bot. I don't know, I just think the idea of like a ninja robot is just fun on its own. And along with that, Prowl isn't even like the coolest like police robot, you know, in Transformers. I mean, like we have Barricade, and I think he's cool.
Are you username LadiesMan217? I don't know what you're talking about. Where is the eBay item 21153? Where are the glasses?
Yeah, no, that's really about it for him. Don't forget to stick around for more Transformers videos, more videos on the channel. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, Autobots, roll out.